It's Friday, and that means it's 7:02 Unplugged.
But now we're saying go on and stream on the 702 Facebook page, because I've got Connell Cruise in studio. Coming up in August, later on in August, on the 9th of August. The 9th of August, he's got a special performance, an artistic fusion that's never been presented on South African stages before. And he's going to tell us a little bit about that. But it's like a presentation of his various talents and, of course, his music, which is why we're here today. Because he's got a brand new album that was SAMA nominated, Barely Breathing, and it has been topping the charts and doing great things on iTunes, on radio, and of course in New York and here in South Africa. Connell, welcome.
Hey, it's so great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you too. But I mean, I have to congratulate you. You won the inaugural Dancing with the Stars South Africa.
That's right. What a challenge! What a joy!
When you went into it, how far did you think you would get?
Oh man, I thought I was going to go out the third round.
Oh really?
Yeah,
you would have been happy with the third round.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I don't know if that's the right answer. I don't know if I would have been happy unless I went all the way. I think for my own satisfaction, I would have wanted to have made it to the final. Mm-hmm. But I remember there was a moment in the third week where I turned to Marcella, my partner, and I was like, I don't know if maybe this is our number here. Yeah. But we just kept on making it through week after week, and that was a great joy. In fact, the whole time during the competition, when I started, I certainly wanted to win. But as I got more and more into the competition, all I wanted to do was learn all the dances. I was like, yeah, please can we make it through another week? Because I really want to do the foxtrot. And that's like in 2 weeks' time, where I really want to do the rumba. And it was just a great pleasure to be able to learn all those dances and to dance them with an incredible partner, Marcella, and to come home with a trophy. What a pleasure. I mean, I couldn't have wished for a better ending.
No, I admire people who do this kind of thing, because you are taking yourself out of your comfort zone, out of what you know. Yeah. You know, you are a musician, this is what you do, and then you go and you attempt something like dance, and you're supposed to then, in a matter of weeks, do it at professional level, what would appear as professional level, because those judges are absolutely brutal.
Oh, they are.
So it takes a lot of courage to do that.
Oh, thank you for saying so. It takes guts, I'm sure. I'm the kind of person who just, when I'm committed to something, I've got to give it everything. Mm-hmm. And I kind of don't see anything but the process and how we've got to get this job done. Is
that how you describe your...
my work ethic?
Yeah, your work ethic, and also going across to the US and tackling that market.
Sure, yeah. It's almost exactly the same thing. Mm-hmm. I liked what you said when you mentioned earlier that dance and music are so different. On the face of it, that you'd think they would be quite similar. But they really are two worlds apart. The way you breathe in one versus the other, the way you think and approach your rehearsal and your preparation time before you go on to do the show, completely different worlds. Yeah. Yeah, it was a real challenge, and I get that same challenge is going to the United States, going to a place that I'm not used to. I don't know anybody there. I don't know how to drive on that side of the road.
Why are you even trying? I couldn't. There was an opportunity in LA, and I thought, are you insane? It just felt like everything you were doing was wrong.
Absolutely. There was this funny story. I was in Nashville, and I was talking to my wife, actually, over the Bluetooth, car headphone speakers. Yeah. And I'm busy driving out of where I was staying, and I'm going to a studio session. And all of a sudden, something feels weird. I'm going up this bend, blind corner, and I'm like, oh hell, I'm actually on the left-hand side of the road. So I quickly swerve to the right. As I do, this huge truck turns this corner. I mean, if I didn't realize in 5 seconds, I would have been toast. We wouldn't have been having this conversation. No. So that's really taking your life in your hands, driving on the other side of the road.
Mm-hmm. But your sound, and I guess that's why you went over, because your sound it crosses borders. That either that, because I think the first time I heard your music, I didn't think you were local.
Oh, really? Why?
I didn't think you were local.
So the accent?
No, not at all. Not even. Because I thought, oh, this is so Harry Styles. This is so, it's like that. It's like you were one of the big pop guys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm so honored. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I do think that there was a time in music in South Africa, in our history, where it was clearly different, the sound quality, the production quality of a song, whether it was internationally made or South African made. But I'm very proud to be part of a growing music industry and culture in this country, where oftentimes you can't tell the difference. And that's really great, to be on equal standing with everyone around the world.
Yeah.
And the way the industry works nowadays, the way music is put out there for people to listen to, gives everyone a shot to make it in this industry.
So how did these connections come around? How did they come about? Because you got to work with some of the best minds, the best producers.
Oh, for sure.
That I've worked with, other great artists, in fact.
Well, it was actually your sister station upstairs. It was 947. I released a song for the first time on here. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Mark Pilgrim, but that was quite a long time ago, right?
Could have been
someone else. 2014, yeah, somewhere around there. I released a song called Into the Wild. First time it played on radio was here. And it really did awesome things on Twitter and on iTunes and all the rest. And there are people in the United States, believe this or not, people who work for these big labels who all they do is check out the internet to see what's trending, to see what's moving around the world. And they picked this up and they brought it over to none other than L.A. Reid. And they're like, hey, listen to this guy from South Africa. And next thing I know, I'm on a plane going over to visit him and playing on his piano in his office. And, you know, where people like Alicia Keys and John Legend and Michael Jackson were just sitting here a few days. It was just really out of this world. And since then, it's been an awesome ride. It is so huge, that market. Yeah. The United States is so big. Yeah. You could tour for everywhere. In a place like Texas, you could tour forever, just Texas, and still never do all of it. And I've been really lucky to tour all over the country, to see so much of it, to travel east, west, north, mid, and south, and to see those beautiful people. It's wild. It's awesome. And I got to tell you this, they love South Africa. They just... There's something mystical about us. There's something magic in the air. I can't do a show in the States without someone bringing out a South African flag or meeting me afterwards to try and get some biltong off me or something. It's just something they want to know what our story is. They want to know all about us. Every cab ride I take, every person I meet in the subway in New York City, when they hear me speaking, they ask where I'm from, and they love to hear the story of South Africa. It's awesome, and it's a privilege to carry that story.
So since then, it's been this back and forth between South Africa and New York. That's right. And your brand is spreading all over.
Hey, we're working hard. Yeah. It's an honor. It's such a pleasure. I was just saying to one of the gentlemen who work here, it's great to be able to do what I love, to wake up in the morning and to do music and to live music and to have a life based on that. It's just awesome.
Yeah. Living your dream is how someone describes it. So let's take a break because we need to set this up. You're on keyboards today.
That's right. I'm going to play a few songs for you. If you like, my album, as you mentioned earlier, thank you for mentioning that. It's Belly Breathing. It's big sound, awesome production on it. Lots of great writers from around the States and South Africa working on that album with me. But I thought today I'd do sort of like a cool indie sort of stripped down version for you. Just me and the keys, kind of a fresh take on some of these songs. I like doing that sometimes. I like reinterpreting my own songs.
And you'll do what, All Day?
That's right. I'll do a couple. Let's see how many we get through. But the first one I'll do for you is called All Day.
I love that. And you'll probably find someone asking for Into the Wild. But let's see how it goes. Go on to the 702 page on Facebook and check out Connell Cruise, hashtag Team Cruise Control. You voted for him. You made it possible for him to win Dancing with the Stars, South Africa, loving his music. So check him out on the keys, performing this afternoon on 702 Unplugged.
It's Friday, and that means it's 702 Unplugged.
I'm turning off my cell phone, calling in a no-show. They don't even know. They don't even know. I'm spending all my time with you. I never get bored of you. And if you wanna know the truth, I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I could do this all day, every day. Never knew that I could feel this way. I'm singing on. You got me going on. I could do this always, all the time. Yeah, you light me like the New York lights. I'm singing on. You got me going on. I met you on a Monday. I took you out on a Tuesday. I kissed you on a Wednesday. And for the rest of the week, I was weak at the knees to curl you on me. I could do this all day, every day. Never knew that I could feel this way. I'm singing on, oh, oh, oh. You got me going on, oh, oh, oh. I could do this always, all the time. Yeah, you light me up like the New York lights. I'm singing on, oh, oh, oh. You got me going on, oh, oh, oh. 10 to 2, I love you, and then 2 to 4, I love you more, and then 4 to 6, we'll chill on Netflix, then 6 to 10, we'll do it again. 10 to 2, I love you, and then 2 to 4, I love you more, and then 4 to 6, we'll chill on Netflix, then 6 to 10, we'll do it again, do it again. I could do this all day, every day. Never knew that I could feel this way. I'm singing on, oh, oh, oh. You got me going on, oh, oh, oh. I could do this always, all the time. Yeah, you light me up like the New York lights. I'm singing on, oh, oh, oh. You got me going on, oh, oh, oh. Come on, sing with me. 10 to 2, I love you, and then 2 to 4, I love you more, and then 4 to 6, we'll chill on Netflix, then 6 to 10, we'll do it again, one more time. 10 to 2, I love you, and then 2 to 4, I love you more, and then 4 to 6, we'll chill on Netflix, then 6 to 10, we'll do it again, do it again. Nice.
Yeah, so that's the big one, All Day. I do love this this interpretation.
Yeah, it was kind of chilled. I wrote that song. I mean, I loved hearing you sing that. That was cool. I should get you to cut a version of that.
Hey.
I wrote that. Funny, I was just talking about Nashville earlier, but I wrote that in Nashville a few weeks after meeting my wife Sarah. She wasn't my wife at the time that I met her, but I met her and we just
this is how you
fell in love. Oh yeah, this is. I was actually in huge trouble. This is the inspiration for the song came from because the label was like really looking for me, and I turned off my phone because all I wanted to do was be with Sarah, and no one could get a hold of me. My mom was freaking out, because I hear I'm on the other side of the world, and they were like, you need to be on the road in like 5 days, and you need to go to Nashville. And
meanwhile, you've met the love of your life.
Oh, it was great, man.
Wow.
And it's been that way ever since. It's just been great.
No, you do your own songwriting, but then also there are songs that have been written for you as part of this team. So what do you look for? Because this is one of those things that fascinates me about songwriting.
Well, that's an interesting approach. I wouldn't say there's a team.
People that write or that have written your music.
What I love doing is I love collaborating. So so I love wherever I go here in South Africa or over the States, the first thing I love doing when I travel is setting up sessions so I can meet with fellow writers and share ideas and put that into music. I think there's something really awesome that comes out of collaboratively working on a project together.
Yes.
Something that takes you out of yourself. So, not maybe the music that I love and the stuff that moves me doesn't necessarily move anyone else, right? So I need to tap into that database.
But you see, the beauty of it is when it does resonate. When you're telling my story.
Sure.
You're telling her story, his story.
That's right.
Through it.
And that's why music, I don't think, can be selfish by its very definition. It's got to be something that's shared. It's got to be something that connects hearts. And I love that aspect of the songwriting journey.
Absolutely. So let's get on to Untouchable, and we'll also add Broken Dreams straight after that, so that we've got enough time.
Awesome. You want me to jump on the piano again?
Yeah.
Wow,
so that we've got enough time for both of them in the time that's left before 3 o'clock. This afternoon, you're listening to Connell Cruise, #Team Cruise Control. I hope you're out there loving the music. His latest album is called Barely Breathing, and you can watch the performance live on the 702 Facebook page.
702 Unplugged.
got a thing, you think it was magic. Everyone else wishes that they had it. We are automatic. This is as close as anyone could get. Oh, we are untouchable. Oh, we're free, we are young and invincible. And just like the stars, we'll light up the dark above us all. We are untouchable, are untouchable. So wake up, it's time to go do this. They're gonna know who we are before we get through this. We are a wheel that never stops turning. And just like a fire that never stops burning. We are untouchable. Oh, we're free, we are young and invincible. And just like the stars, we'll light up the dark above us all. We are untouchable, are untouchable. Don't get too close. It's too hot for you. It's too hot for you. So close. Don't get too close. It's too hot for you. It's too hot for you. So close. Don't get too close. Yeah. It's too hot for you. It's too hot for you. So close. We're gonna blow up the roof, get out on the room, 'cause we are untouchable. Oh, we're free, we are young and invincible. And just like the stars, we'll light up the dark above us all. We are untouchable. Are untouchable. There you go. There you go. That's a cool reinterpretation of the song that's on the
You're
album.
surprising yourself. You're blowing even yourself away about your own music.
It's really great. I got to tell you, everyone who's listening who maybe can't hear this, what's great about performing in front of you, Zanya, is every now and again something goes right and you go, and that's real encouragement.
I didn't think you'd be able to hear it, but yeah, there we go. It's true. It's true. He's got a show coming up. We'll give you the dates, but we've got 3 minutes or so left. Let's squeeze in Broken Dreams, and then we'll tell you where you'll be able to watch this artistic fusion, unlike anything that's ever been presented on South African stages, that Connell Cruise is planning on the 9th of August.
702 Unplugged.
All right, this one's called Broken Dreams. Yeah, you can keep that going. If you're ever feeling lonely, you know where I'll be. Hiding in that place where only you and I have the key. If you ever feel like giving, I'll run away. Come on over anytime, 'cause you know that I got you, babe. Your hesitation keeps me patient, that's just fine. 'Cause I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Give me 20 beats of courage from your heart. 'Cause who am I to question how it starts? I love chasing broken dreams and shooting stars. I know you're the one. Don't go changing who you are. So don't go chasing broken dreams and shooting stars. I don't care what they're gonna say, it's never felt so right. Deal with them another day, girl, I need you in my life. I know this game is give and take, so I'll give you all of me, and I'll be taking care of you, baby. Got me in the sea. So hit ignition, ain't no question, it's our time. There ain't nothing left to do, girl, read the signs. Give me 20 beats of courage from your heart, 'cause all I know is this is how it starts. I love who you are, so don't go chasing broken dreams and shooting stars. I know you're the one, so don't go changing who you are, and don't go chasing broken dreams and shooting stars. Oh yeah. Because I love who you are. Don't go chasing broken dreams and shooting stars. I know you're the one, so don't go changing who you are. Don't go chasing broken dreams and shooting stars.
Come over, let's talk about the show on the 9th of August. I've got to take the news, but it's happening at the Barnyard in Rivonia. So, what is it that you're presenting? This
fusion? This is going to be great. So, people who watched the show voted Team Cruise Control, voted Marcella and myself to win, and that was awesome. And I was thinking, would it be a great way to combine everything that makes Marcella move and tick, the dancing part, and everything that makes me move and tick, the music part, and put it together in a way that
Are you going to give us the performance? One of the dances that you did?
For the live stream, you want to? Yeah, we're going to. Oh, you mean right now? You mean in the show?
I mean you and Marcella.
No, 9th of August, we're going to be recreating some of the dances from the show, and we're also going to be doing some cool mashups between, for example, a rumba that we did on the show, and one of my songs that got a lot of love on your station upstairs, Wreckage. Really
that's a brilliant
cool,
song.
Yeah, really
brilliant
cool
song.
Interpretation of how they blend together. There's going to be guest appearances from Dancing with the Stars professional dancers doing what they do best. It's really going to be an out-of-the-world,
it's
an awesome production, and I'm really proud of it, and we're putting it together, and it's going to be awesome. I hope everyone comes. August 9th, you got to come.
That sounds fantastic. Nothing better than dinner and a show, and then the show, of course, is like at another scale, like what Connell Cruise is planning. So the 9th of August at the Barnyard in Rivonia. So many compliments. This is tremendous beyond words, is what Hector says. Mpo says, my mom is driving and she insisted that I put this on. His voice is beautiful, says my mom.
Hey,
incredible.
Thanks,
well done, Connell.
I do really well with mums, I got to say. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you, everyone.